Again, we're joined by Tom Castaneda with South Texas Health System. Join us today to talk about raising awareness of the warning signs of stroke and ways to reduce your risk. And there's a big event and a challenge coming up this month. Mr. Castaneda, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Yes, tell us about Steps for Stroke. It's a big challenge.
It is Stroke Awareness Month, and so we are trying to raise awareness for stroke in our communities. And unfortunately, every 40 seconds, someone in the United States has a stroke. Every 4 minutes, someone dies of stroke. And so what we want to do is make sure that the community is doing everything they can to prevent strokes. And do you know what the two things that you can do to prevent strokes are?
Diets and exercise.
Exactly.
That's easy.
It's always the answer when it comes to staying healthy. But you can also take preventative measures, and you also have to manage your chronic conditions. So if you have diabetes, if you have high cholesterol or high blood pressure, you should definitely be seeing your doctor regularly to make sure that those are in check. But exercise is key. The body is meant to move. And so South Texas Health System hosts our Steps for Stroke Challenge, and it's a 50,000 step challenge. So what does that mean? On May 17th, we ask you to start walking at least 10,000 steps a day until the 23rd. You can take 2 days off just in case. That's a lot of walking for you. We want to make sure that you ease on down the road, so to speak. But we want to make sure that you're getting your steps. And it's all about making sure that you are moving.
Keep moving, so 10,000 a day. So it goes from the 17th to 23rd, but there's an event on the 17th to kick it all off. So tell us about that.
So we'll do a pep rally on the 17th so that you can start logging your steps. So it'll be at STHS McAllen from 9 to 11 a.m. And it's an event where we are actually going to be having some exercise demonstrations. So we'll have some yoga, some Zumba, and some other fun classes that you can take between those 2 hours. And that'll get you kick-started on those steps that you need to get for the challenge. But from the 17th to the 23rd, walk at least 10,000 steps, and that will definitely make a big difference. And hopefully it goes into becoming a habit, something that you do every day.
And just not to bring up, because people might think, oh my gosh, this is such a challenge, but really we could walk 10,000 steps and not even know it, right?
Exactly. Yesterday I did not work out, unfortunately, but I ended up logging about 13,000 steps without trying. And it's simple things that you can do. Everything from when you're cleaning at home, making sure that you turn on some music, move, clean, mop, sweep, things like that. Taking the stairs instead of taking the elevator. Just taking especially like if you're on the second floor, there's no need to take an elevator. If you can take the stairs. So little things like that you can do. If you work at a desk, unfortunately, we do lead sedentary lifestyles. And so just making an effort to move. And I know that you want to walk around the studio a few times, right? Is that what you're going to start doing?
I like to do that, move around the studio here sometimes. But yes, now you make me curious, because like, did I walk 10,000 steps? I don't know. Now I want to find out.
Exactly.
And this is going to help me figure that out.
Exactly. Having a Fitbit is a great way to just be able to track your steps throughout the day.
I probably do, given that I walk really fast. But we'll find out. Let me just try to figure it out this week. But if people want to register, how can they get involved and get a part of this?
So all they have to do is visit STHSactive.com. It's our website that we've set up. And so you can register there. It's $20, but you will get a t-shirt. So you get a collector's t-shirt. And then every day we ask you to go back onto athleteguild.com, which you'll get all the instructions once you register. And you'll be able to log your steps every day. So you write down how many steps you enter them into the system. And then at the end, we are going to give trophies for first, second, and third place in most steps. And I was a champion for STHS a couple of years ago with about 120,000 steps. Let's see if somebody can beat me.
To break the record. We want someone to break the record.
We had some community people that had about 150,000 steps in a week, which is crazy awesome.
That's a lot. That's great. And hopefully we get to break some of those records. And hopefully, they don't stop after this week.
Exactly.
Keep going.
Keep it going. That's the most important thing, is if you aren't able to do the challenge, you cannot register. Try to do it for yourself and walk 10,000 steps a day.